Today, we're pulling the motor on our 400 horsepower jet boat. Now, it's not that this engine is broken. We just want to get it on the bench to show you how it makes all this power. But let's start at the back. All right, so we've got the whole pump assembly off the back of the boat here. Now this is kind of our R&D setup. We're running a bored out Rotax pump here. And the great news is that it's fully compatible with the Balassi drive system. So if you do have more of a setup along these lines on the back of your boat already, and you want to do a repower, it's a super easy drop in under the hood. Now, if you are building from scratch or repowering from another platform besides a Rotax, you can just grab the Balassi pump. That's 165 millimeters, so a lot of traction there. And they're even working on something bigger, which is super awesome for even bigger boats. Now, the best part is you can either set it up with mechanical controls like you see here with our mini jet posi nozzle, or you can do a full electronic control suite that works with everything inside the cockpit. All right, let's remove the drive shaft and show you how it can handle all 400 of those horsepower. All right, so with the Balassi shaft compared to a more standard Rotax shaft here, we can see kind of the details that make this one quite a bit stronger. First, we've got a larger spline interface here. As well, this has a more consistent diameter, no steps like on the Rotax unit here. As well, you can see this is our sealing surface. It's very nicely ground and quite a bit longer, which allows for more flexibility. Compare that to our more standard carbon seal arrangement here. Now, as you can see, this shaft has quite a bit of use. We've made sure that we're durability testing this as much as possible in a riverboating application and making sure that all 400 horsepower gets down to the water. Now let's head over to the bench and show you the real star of the show. All right, so with the engine on the bench, we can really see what makes this thing special. Obviously, first thing is this awesome turbocharger, fully water cooled with an integrated exhaust manifold with the turbine housing here. So it's all one piece. It's a super, super awesome setup. And honestly, you can't really get any better than that. Besides that, we've also got a full dry sump system with our oil tank up front and our scavenging pump on the side there. And it's also raw water cooled, so it helps us save a little bit of weight. And when used with sand traps properly, everything will be nice and peachy on the inside of this engine. Coming to the back here, we can also see our drive shaft coupler. So this is really cool. We mentioned that this doesn't use a carbon seal. It actually uses this unit instead. So this floats on the snout of your intake. And it's got some needle bearings in there as well as some lip seals. And it's also water cooled with some really special magic that the folks at Balassi have kind of come up with in this. All right, if you guys have any more questions about getting one of our boats or getting one of these engine packages, be sure to let us know. We're available by email and by phone. If you have any more questions about this package, feel free to drop it in the comments below, and we'll see you in the workshop.